Hi, welcome back to the Loony Bin. And some of you may know that I like watching Hololive. I like watching certain VTubers who are not in Hololive. I started, slowly and, getting to know more about the Niji Sanji group. And I never really talked about, like, who my Oishi is. For those who don't know what Oishi means in this context, VTubers, like, what VTuber was the one that really got me into the Hololive rabbit hole? Or just the VTuber rabbit hole, right? Well, here's the thing. I didn't start watching VTubers with Hololive. The actual first ever VTuber I ever watched was Kizuna Ai. I don't believe Kizuna Ai does concerts anymore. Although I don't know, I haven't seen a Kizuna Ai video in a long time. I don't know if she still streams, if she still does videos. I don't know. I do know they changed the actress. The actress that I watch a lot of videos of, who basically portrayed Kizuna Ai, was the former one, which I have followed for a long time and watched. Well, again, one of my favorite Kizuna Ai videos was the Resident Evil stream, the Pokemon stream. My God, she was adorable in that. Oh my goodness. And yeah, Kizuna Ai was literally the first VTuber I ever watched and followed. Of course, there's also that legendary fuck you, when Kizuna Ai just says fuck you during the Resident Evil stream, right? She was the first ever VTuber I ever watched. And slowly I stopped watching her, didn't go into any other VTuber, stuff like that. I went off to do, my own thing. And, I think it was at that time period I was doing a lot more artwork and stuff like that. Right? And then I got into Hololive. Now, how did I get into Hololive? I'll tell you how. It was the clip of Korone saying, "Oh, I'm died. Thank you forever." That was the clip that got me into Hololive. And from that point on, I fell down the rabbit hole, and I've been there, still spiraling out of control, and just falling deeper and deeper into the Hololive rabbit hole. And I really, really enjoy the comedic style of VTubers. That they showcase very, very good introduction and way to like the Japanese comedic style that many people in Japan like. A lot of it is like Abbott Costello, Game Grumps. Surprisingly, if you ever watch Game Grumps, they are very much in tune with that comedic style. You have the straight man and then you have the goofball, right? It very much showcases just what kind of Japanese comedy people in Japan like, right? Of course, there are other comedy styles in Japan that people prefer other than the straight man and, the silly character, right? And slowly but surely, I started going down the rabbit hole. And basically, to put it bluntly, my Oishi is Korone. Inugami Korone, the dog gamer, Hololive gamer VTuber, was by far and is by far my favorite Hololive VTuber and just VTuber in general. She is by far, like, she's just such a bundle of joy that she finds the joy in the most simplest things possible. One of the things I love about certain, people who create content is just them showcasing that inner ability to just showcase their inner child a little bit, because in a world where like things can go wrong, just having that simplistic mind of just enjoying like the smallest things. Like one of her famous things is just her literally playing with the alphabet, her taking the letter E and just going ooh, E, she was laughing, she was having fun. Granted, she was kind of drunk, right? But she was still having fun. Like, oh my God, like she's just like an actual she's like literally the bona fide manifestation of an actual dog who gets excited over the smallest things possible. And she does. She also loves retro games. I may not necessarily play a lot of retro games simply because I'm one of those people who got so used to the modern gaming that it's very hard for me to go back into the retro style. It's nothing to do with the modern gaming is better than the retro. It's just my mind isn't as infatuated with the retro as much as it used to be. However, she loves playing retro games. She has such a unique style, and she just enjoys the simplest things possible, and that's why I love her. I literally find her to be honestly the greatest VTuber in Hololive. There's a few others that I really enjoy too. In terms of Halloween, Hololive English, I think Gura is my favorite, simply because Gura is a meme lord. Let's just put it that way. I love memes, and she is just a meme lord. And my God, just her vocabulary is so unique. Like her weird mind is unique, and it's just, you know, it's one of those. Both of them are just one of those types of people that always just want to have fun. You know, have fun with the simplest things, and just, and even when they get angry or get scared, or when they start feeling offended or like start insulting, friendly insults to certain things. Both of them just for some reason just always make me giggle. They always make me giggle. But overall, Corona is my Oishi. I think she is by far my favorite Hololive VTuber, and just VTuber in general. Once I got down that rabbit hole, I just started watching a bunch of Corona clips, streams. Her English Super Mario Brothers stream is still one of my favorite streams of all time. I enjoyed her Resident Evil streams; those were always fun. Just looking back at it and just seeing Corona be all this silly and goofy, and she was very nervous in the beginning. Like, you could tell, like, in her early streams, she was very nervous, right? She was very nervous. She was very shy. She felt like a little like she didn't have the confidence, because she did once mention a story about how, like, people didn't bullied her for her accent and stuff like that. Of course, us not, or most of us that don't understand Japanese accents, and why some people don't like certain accents in Japan, we find it adorable, right? We find it great. We find it very unique, and just, it makes Corona. That's one of her best aspects about her. And overall, she has basically grown into a really good streamer, really good content creator. And I just enjoy her videos a lot. Like, I just really do enjoy her videos a lot. I enjoy Gura's videos a lot too. But I enjoy most of Hololive English. I think most of Hololive English are great. I just, man. So wild to think that it's been, I think, almost 4 years? Maybe not 4 years. Maybe it was during 2020 that I started watching Hololive. I'm not sure. I don't actually remember when I started watching it. But it's been so long, and she just continuously just puts out good content. I know she can't do it forever. But hopefully, for as long as she can, she just keeps providing the great entertainment that I enjoy out of Corona. And Corona is my Oishi. And I just really, really enjoy her content. So yeah, let me know who your Oishi is. Like, who is the VTuber that got you into Hololive, or just VTubers in general? Just let me know. I like to hear who your favorite VTubers are. And it doesn't even have to be in Hololive. It could be Nijisanji, it could be Sojo, all those different types of groups. Or maybe it's an indie VTuber. I don't know. I would love to hear who your Oishi is. And just, this is a fun video thinking back on it, and all of the great Corona memories. She's still going strong, so I'm happy about that. Well, at least since the recording of the time of this video was recorded. So, but thank you so much. Let me know again who your Oishi is, and thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.